So this pose is named after a great warrior, Virbhadra, as per stories told by Kalidas in Sanskrit. So it is also called Virbhadrasana 2 or Warrior 2. So when do you practice this pose? So before moving into Virbhadrasana, I recommend that you do few rounds of sun salutation or Trikonasana or triangle pose. And after doing this pose, it is a good way to relax your body by doing Uttanasana or forward fold or even a chair pose. Hi, this is Binal here and welcome back to my channel Healthy, Wealthy and Happy Life. Today in our Yoga Vyas series, we are going to learn a standing pose that increases your strength, stamina and flexibility. So we are going to learn a Virbhadrasana 2 or Warrior 2 pose. So get onto your mat and let's get started. So let's come in middle of the mat, standing tall in Tadasana. Now jump to create space between your feet, pointing your toes forward. Now slowly move your right leg perpendicular to the yoga mat. So adjust your back leg accordingly. And the thing to make sure here is that your hips are not in the front, but to move it back by externally rotating your inner thighs. Now we are going to inhale and exhale and bend the right knee to make the right thigh parallel to the floor and the right shin perpendicular to the yoga mat. Make sure your right knee is right above your ankle and not behind or too much in the front. And now we are going to raise our hands such that the palms are facing downward. Hold the inner side of your legs towards waist to create straight spine. Hands are in line with each other, fingers pointing in the front. Keep it stretched and you can move your head to look into the direction of your right fingers. Try to find a focus point and stay in this position as long as you're comfortable. If not, try to adjust your stance. Move it a little closer or a little farther. Keep inhaling and exhaling. And if you're a beginner, you can start working on your legs first, keeping your hands at the waist. So to come out of the pose, you're going to take the same steps we took in the reverse. So first we are going to lower our arms, straighten the front leg, rotate it back and move back to Tadasana, either by moving or jumping. So we're going to repeat this on the left side now. So from Tadasana, take a breath to rest here for a moment. From Tadasana, now jump to create space, pointing your toes forward. And now turn your left leg perpendicular and make sure your right leg is straightened this time. Externally rotate your thighs and move your inner side of legs to the waist. Once you're here and comfortable, inhale and exhale and bend your left knee to make the left thigh parallel to the floor. Make sure your knees is right above your ankle and toes are pointing forward. For your back leg, most of the weight is going to be in front to the first two toes, so that prevents you from slipping. This is something just to be aware of. Again, make sure that your thighs are not in the front. If so, move it back. And now we are going to raise our arms such that the palms are facing downward. When you're here, also make sure that you're not tilting your torso like this or that. And one way to make sure is to observe that your shoulder is right above your hip and not tilting. So now look towards to your left fingers if it's comfortable. It's totally fine if you're looking in the front. Keep inhaling and exhaling. Your hands are in line with each other. And slowly lower your arms, straighten your leg, rotate it back inwards, and jump back to Tadasana. Shake it to release any tension. So as I talked about few modifications, if your hips are too tight, you can shorten your stance. Another thing you can check is if it's too painful to keep your arms straight for a longer time, you can place it on hips in beginning and then slowly move it to pointed and inline. So let's learn how does this pose benefit us. This pose increases your stamina the more you practice it. It also is a hip opening pose, which is strengthening your hip and thigh muscles. This pose also helps in relieving back pain. This pose also expands your chest, improving your breathing capacity. It also works in improving your concentration. So, the more you practice it and the longer you hold it, try to gaze with an intention in mind, and it will eventually help you to reduce distraction and clear your mind. So, hope you like this video. If so, give a thumbs up and share to more people. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, namaste and bye.